Hey friends, my name is Whitney Wimhoff, and I have an idea that I would love your help with. So, a while back, I had created a Facebook group called Mary Kay Before and After Pictures. And the idea of the group was that I wanted to have a place for people to put their before and after pictures so that we would have somewhere where we could find pictures when we're looking for them, because a lot of times we're just like searching Google or Pinterest or this Facebook group and that Facebook group, and we're just trying to like track down pictures of a specific product or whatever, and they're hard to find. And when you do find them, they're usually like blurry because they've been passed around a million times or somebody pic collaged them, so there's like text in the places you don't want there to be text, or they're just not, great quality, whatever. And so I thought, well, we could have a place, like a group where everybody could just like post their pictures in this one group, and then we could find them. We just would know where to go to find before and after pictures, right? So I put that together like years ago, and then I just didn't do a whole lot with it and then kind of forgot about it. And so I'm coming back around. We're going to do it again. And I actually partnered with my bestie Andrea White at Glam Boss Graphics, and she is going to help me. She's going to kind of collab with me, I guess, on this idea. And so she had like took the group, we kind of rebranded it. It's now called Mary Kay Product Pro Resources, I think is the name. And she's made like a cover photo. She made cover photos for all of the albums, bless her heart. I came up with like a list of album ideas of different, like any product I could think of or anything we would have like a testimonial, like type of picture for. And so I gave her all of these like lists of all of these different albums to make. So she made all the albums, she made all the album covers, she got it all set up for us. So it's all organized. And so it's all together in place. But I kind of got it up and running. And then this just kind of like last time, like I put it together and then I kind of like left it there. And so this time I'm like, okay, no, we've got it all pretty. I'm going to like take it to the masses and have you guys help me get it going, spread the word, start using it. Because if there was one place, just like one place that everyone just put their photos so that we just would know where to go look for like real Mary Kay before and after pictures that we knew were legit and in good quality. That is the other thing. So when you're posting your pictures in this group, I have a few housekeeping things that I want to stress to you guys. One, if you could post the actual pictures. So not putting them like in a pic collage or no filter on them, just the actual picture that you have, the before and after pictures, even if it's a series of pictures, like if it's a something where you tried, the eye patches or the puffiness reducer, and you're like, this is at this time in the morning, and this is like 15 minutes later. Just post the actual pictures in, here's the other part, the album that they go in. Okay. So every product has an album. If I forgot anything or I missed anything, let me know and I'll have Andrea create an album for it and a pretty cover photo for it. But find the album. So if you're taking pictures of the microderm before and after or something, go find the microderm album, and you're going to go open up the album. You're going to hit add photo, and you're going to add each photo individually, and in the caption of the picture is where you're going to put the information. So you're not going to put the text on the image, you're going to put it in the caption. So then that way when people open up the picture, they can see, oh, this is the before picture of, blah blah blah, and this is the after picture, or this was 10 minutes later, or this was 2 weeks, and this was 6 weeks, whatever. You're going to kind of post them individually in the album. The information is going to be in the caption. But when we do that, then that allows us to like preserve the quality of the original photo, right, in the album. But then if we want to make our own pic collage or our own images that we're posting in our stories or whatever, we have the freedom to be able to take the pictures and put them where we want to put them without having to try to work around like a pre-pic collaged image that's got text on it. And when you, and also every time you go to like pic collage something, or you do something in Canva or whatever, it still kind of distorts the image like slightly. So then if you take it again and you're trying to like crop it, and then it just like it's a mess, right? And we are a prestige company. And so we want to have tools and graphics and things that represent our prestigeness, right? So we want to have good tools, and before and after pictures are such like a critical inch in being able to show the power of our products and the types of results that people can get. And I feel like they're just such a great tool, whether you're doing something in person or you're doing something virtually or just sharing something on social. And so I think that this is such a need for us to be able to have a pool of before and after pictures that we can choose from, that are organized for us, so we can find like the ones that we're looking for and that are good quality. And so if you could, for me, please, post your pictures in these albums. And again, in the album. So like not the comment section of the album, and not just like posting them in the group freely, because then they're floating around in the group world and you can't find them very easily. So if you post them there, then if someone goes to the albums to find pictures of that product, your picture isn't going to be in there. So you have to post it in the album, okay? And then and put the information in the caption. So that's like the best way. I mean, and I'm not going to be policing this. I don't have time to like monitor it. Andrea, I've kind of passed it on to her, so she's going to be monitoring the group as far as like making sure it's just Mary Kay people that get in and all of that, because this is just for the Mary Kay sales force. It is not for your customers to join or anything like that. It's for us to be able to use so we have the resources to be able to share them with our customers. But you're not adding your customers to this group. It's just for the sales force. And so she's going to be monitoring that kind of stuff. But if people are posting pic collaged things and not following my rules and putting them in the album, like, it's not the end of the world. But I'm just trying to explain the idea and the concept behind it, so that if we are able to use it that way, it's going to be the biggest benefit. But if you like have a picture and you took this like 10 years ago and you're like, I have no idea how to even track down the original photos, and you just want to put the side by side one you had already created and saved in your phone, then that's fine. It's fine. But if it's possible, for those of us that are taking them now, like starting today on, and we have the actual original photos and you can put them in there just the way where that's just the picture, then that's, I think, going to give people the most options. So that's how we're using that part of it. The other thing that I would love to do with this group is I'd love it to also be a place for us to post like our product, like educational videos, like just any little videos that we make about like, here's a little reel on how to do a smoky eye, or here's a video on how to contour, or here's a video on the importance of exfoliating, or any of those kind of things. If you have videos that you've created that you're either made for your team or your unit or just for your customers, or just to have in the YouTube world or whatever, if you want to put your videos like in the Facebook group, what I would love to use that for is I do a lot of like Facebook parties, or I'll do a lot of little like week-long series things in like my client group, or the group that myself and my unit puts all of our clients in. I'll do little events and stuff in there. And I'm always trying to find like content for those things, like trying to find other people's videos. So it's not just constantly videos of me. And so if there was a place where it was just like, here's all the videos, there's all of these different options to choose from that we can use, whether we're using it as content for a party or something, or maybe you just had a consultant or a customer that had a question about that product. And so you just can be like, here's a quick video about that, or here's the before and after picture that you can take a gander at with that product. Like you have those resources. So the only way though that I figured out to utilize the video aspect of the group, and if anyone has any better ideas, like I am all ears, I just cannot think of another way to do this. But the only way I can think is if you post the video in the group, and then don't just like post the video in the group or the link or whatever and leave it. Like in the caption, in the description of the post, put like keywords of what's you're talking about in that video. Like you don't have to just like list keywords, like you can actually like write full sentences, but in your sentences, put like words like the microdermabrasion or charcoal mask or contouring or glamour, makeup, whatever. Like, so that way, what we can do is use the search bar at the top of the group, and you can put in like charcoal mask or peel or whatever, like kind of product or type of video you're looking for. And then anybody that's used that word in their posts, like that's going to come up. And so then you're going to be able to see kind of like a list of different videos and things like that that people have posted that are on that topic. So if you have a better idea of how I'm going to organize that, let me know. But otherwise, that's the only thing I could think of. So but I would love for this to be a resource for that too. So just kind of like all product content related stuff. Like we could just kind of put in this group, have it organized, and then we can all utilize it. And I feel like if this works the way that I think that it can and will, it's going to be a huge blessing for all of us. So thanks, guys.